everyone, welcome back to our homeschool table. I am Jerilyn. I am a mom of 3 kids, ages 9, almost 3, and 8 months old. And today we are going to be talking about 4th grade curriculum. And I know this seems like quite a big stack next to me here, but the way that we use these resources is in bite-sized pieces and is not overwhelming. And I will be doing a video to show kind of how I schedule all of these things, but we are going to start out by talking about the things that we use for Bible time. So the first thing that we use is Ambleside Online's Bible. They have a recommended schedule for the child to read the Bible on their own. So right now, this year, my daughter is going through 1st and 2nd Samuel, and then she's also going through some New Testament passages. So for that, she uses a Bible. This is my Bible that I read out of when we do our together Bible time with my other 2 little kids. But all she needs for that is her Bible. Another resource that we're using for Bible is Like a Lady by Gwendolyn Harmon, and she is a local author, and I found her at our homeschool convention 2 years ago, and she wrote this book about how to be a lady, and it's got Bible just infused throughout the whole thing, and it's a really great book to talk about the character qualities that ladies would have. So I highly recommend this book. I will leave the links down below for that. Another resource that we use is our Faithopedia, and right now we are going to be starting Job after we finish our Easter study. So this is 5 days of a week, technically. We just do the next lesson on the next day. The Faithopedia has lots of great biographies of people, and it talks about the different names of God and different vocabulary that are important to know about the Bible. So we've been really enjoying that this year. We are using the Easter unit study from Where'd You Learn That? This is created by another homeschool YouTuber named Rachel from 7 and All, and her family writes different unit studies, and we are really enjoying this Easter unit study that they have. I just put it in this little book, but each of the lessons is well laid out. It tells you what to read and what to discuss, and also has pages to read from Daily Life in the Time of Jesus, which is a really interesting book and has lots of great pictures and maps about different things that were happening during Jesus' time. We've been really liking that. The next few books are things that we do on a rotation or a loop. We do Bible every single morning, and then we do character. So right now we're working on Character Trails by Character Concepts, and so we read one of the sections, and then the next time that we loop back to character, we do the next section. The character cards up here on my wall back here, they are from the Character Trails book. Something else that we try to do every day is poetry, and with Ambleside Online, you study 3 poets per year, and each grade level has a different set of poets that you learn about throughout that year. So Ambleside Online has put together these books that I ordered on Amazon, and the nice part is that it gives, at the beginning of each poet, it gives a little page or 2 about that poet and kind of the time period that they're from and a little bit about them, and then it just goes into their poems. Ambleside Online also recommends Elementary Geography from Charlotte Mason, and these are quick lessons about different geography concepts. And we also use Home Geography by C.C. Long. And we kind of alternate back and forth between the Charlotte Mason Geography and the Home Geography book. And these start in year 1 for Ambleside Online, and so that's what we did, is we went back to the year 1 schedule and looked at that, and then I started doing the readings based on that schedule. We also picked up Christian Liberty Press Nature Reader, and this book is from year 3. We started this at the very end of last year, and this just has little stories about different animals or insects. So this one has ants and flies and jellyfish and barnacles and sea stars, all sorts of different things that my daughter enjoys reading about. Now to the basics. We use Matthew C, and we've been using Matthew C since kindergarten when she was doing primer, and so she works on this 4 to 5 days per week. When we need a little bit of extra practice in an area, we also use the Sylvan Learning workbook. This is actually 3 workbooks in one, that's why it's so gigantic, but it has colorful pages of just different skills. There's fractions and decimals and addition and subtraction and multiplication and division all in here. And so she just does these as we need a little bit of extra practice. The first part of the school year for reading, she was doing Christian Light Reading 4, and we really enjoyed this program as well. I just did a flip through of this program, so go check that out next. But it comes with a reader, Bridges Beyond. It also comes with 5 light units, and so she just does 3 pages per day is a lesson, and that took 4 days a week. That was 20 weeks of work. It's a semester-long course. So now that she's finished with that, we picked up Building Spelling Skills, which we started last year. This is a grade 3 book. She just does some of the activities, so she really enjoys doing a little bit of spelling. She's also working on Fix It Grammar, book 1, which is the nose tree. And so this just has 1 sentence every day. It tells you what you're looking for to fix. You fix it here, and then you rewrite it correctly at the bottom. At the beginning of the year, we started Our Star Spangled Story 1, and it was going okay. We switched to this from using Sunlight B and C the last 2 or 3 years. And since I had a baby last summer, I felt like it was going to be too much to have all the books for Sunlight and keeping up with all the readings, and so I went with Our Star Spangled Story instead, and it was okay. We weren't loving it, and my daughter just wanted to do something different, so we put this down, and we started doing Bookshark level DE that my friend had, and so she loaned me all of her materials. So right now we are working our way through the landmark history of the American people, and this is volume 1. This is what would normally come with Sunlight level D, and so we are going through that section of the curriculum that we're borrowing. Some of the books that we have been reading for that, we had read The Great Turkey Walk, and now we're on The Witch of Blackbird Pond. We've also read What's the Big Idea, Ben Franklin, and North American Indians. Now my daughter, she likes workbooks quite a bit, and one of the workbooks that she had asked for was the Evan Moore Geography Skill Sharpeners, and this just has some just little activities that she works on, and she just does this on Fridays. So she'll just do like 2 to 4 pages on Friday, and She kind of started in the back of the book over here, so here's where she's actually done some of the work. But she really enjoys this. And last but not least, we have science. We are doing, or we have done one science unit in the fall, and then we're doing one science unit right now. And we are using The Good and the Beautiful. So for the first science unit that we did this year, we did Kingdoms and Classification, and that came with the teacher's manual, the student journal, and then 3 books. There's the Fungi Study, Taxonomy and Trivia, and Microbes. And she really enjoyed those books. The science unit that we're working on right now, that we're almost finished with, is Marine Biology. And she has been asking for this for the last 2 years, and so we finally got it. And that came with a student journal. And then I bought the book pack, Dive, Explore the Ocean Floor, and Dangerous Sea Creatures. And just as a go-along for our marine biology unit, I got the first encyclopedia of seas and oceans from Usborne. And so she'll just turn open in this book to a page that has something to do with what we're reading about that day. Like the other day, we were reading about sharks, and so she opened this up and read this page to her little brother, and he asked all sorts of questions. It was really cute. But we've just been really enjoying looking at this book as well. So that is the bottom of my grade 4 or 4th grade curriculum pile. And I'm going to be doing a video soon to show you how we schedule everything so that it is manageable and not too crazy and overwhelming. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching today, and we'll see you next time.